Uh, Hi. We are we're apparently getting attacked by Char. So I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen now. But welcome to Summer Clash Char. Can you not please? We're trying to do a stream here. I'm saying so. Um yeah, it's we're we're on the fourth game here of the day. We have Asticassia versus Portland Burnsiders, which we just saw earlier as well. So, man, I'm just really excited to see this one up as well. Going back into the scores of this match, though, we've seen that Asticassia hasn't lost a match though. Currently at 2-0. But Tokyo Monkeys is actually the one leading the games right now with 3-0 count. Hasn't lost a single round as well. So game count currently is at 6-0 for Tokyo Monkeys. For Asticassia, it's currently at 4-0 at the 100%. So we might be able to see a bit of a change in terms of like the win rate here. If Burnsiders would be able to, finally get their game as well. Unfortunately for them, though, they haven't gotten a single game yet. So if they can definitely take this one up, then it is going to be such a boost in their morale. But there you have it, man. It's here we are with our with the map. We have the Colony Trading Post. This is going to be the decider match here, deciding map for our game, and this is going to be quite interesting. So, you know, for everyone's knowledge as well. Again, we are getting attacked here by the Xeon, and it seems as if we are going to be getting in some transmission from the other timeline. I think we are going to be heading into the 80th century, uh, and we're going to have a different caster, because the Chrome got attacked by the Xeon. There you have it, guys. That is going to be our next map. Again, Colony Trading Post. It's yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting as well. It's uh, I know you guys love me as well, Chrome though. Yeah, there's quite some time before it actually reflects on the stream. So, um, yeah. Yeah. So we're just waiting for our next game as well. You've already seen the map that we are going to have. And at the same time, we already know that it is going to be Asticassia versus Portland Burnsiders. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, and all pilots alike, while the Xeon is attacking us, we're gonna take a short break to maybe finally talk to Char, and we'll have someone else in. Once we get back when the games are ready. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Xeon, I don't want to surrender. So maybe we can talk it out. So I'll see you.
well, they'll know. Never mind. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and all pilots alike, we are now back on the battlefield, and I think we are receiving some transmission from a different timeline. I think we are hearing something from the 80 timeline. Is that Cyber?
Hello? Is this coming in? This is a distress call from
It
Cyber
is.
10.
Yeah, this is we are from the UC timeline. We can definitely hear you.
Awesome. Wonderful. Cyber 10, I'm back. We're going to have a great match. These two teams are pumped and ready to go. And JJ, I'm glad you're here with me to enjoy the show. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm sorry, Crumb, he crumbed too hard. And so I had to come in and clean up the pieces, pick up the pieces, and the show's got to go on. But please send Crumb your love. Don't worry, he's fine. It's just, he crumbed so hard, the hardware just couldn't handle it.
He'll be back when he's ready to go back. You know what I'm saying? So, just fixing some things up, but he'll be back in just a bit. But here you go, starting on our first, well, not the first, but the first round of the fourth match of the game. Asticassia versus Portland Burnsiders.
Oh, look at that. 2 kills already. Oh my god. Protocol. Knows the protocol. Destroyed.
No, that is true as well. Ashimar, I think like one of our captains as well, Chef definitely praises the Ashimar as I believe he praises the Ashimar as the best unit in the game.
You know what though? I gotta admit, blue team right now is pushing so hard. Red team's just trying to figure out how they can come together as a team because they've been picked off so much right now. They've just been going in just fragmented one at a time, and it's definitely not helping anything.
That is true, but look at that though. Asticassia currently on the protocols currently have the lead at 38%, 40%, and Portland Burnsiders isn't able to do anything to actually disarm, this Mega Charge just yet. But look at that though, Orbit almost taken out by Amano.
That great escape from Orbit there. Oh my god.
3 minutes
About 17 seconds left on that bomb. I mean, it's definitely not going to be able to defuse that. So it's really smart that Blue Team's just pushing right now, and they need to make sure that they create that space. But
right.
Oh my god, again, Red Protocol came in and just started destroying everyone as soon as the match started.
Right. And look at that, and just like that, they're going to be able to destroy the first point and going to be receiving a 2 minute and 30 seconds extension as well. And Asticassia, the school where, gun arms are not allowed, are actually winning this one up. But look at that though, first point into Asticassia.
I love that from the melee Zaku stance on the point. You're just trying to either move that bar in one direction, either in your team's favor or against the enemy team, just for standing there. But it's I love the fact that it's you always have to try to figure out how to escape. But sometimes the best way to get out of a bad situation is through it. Exponents all out. He's taking heads, 2 down already. Looking for the rest, hanging out at the respawn area, making sure the enemy team doesn't come out.
No, yeah, for sure. And look at that though, Asticassia now was able to plant down the Mega Charge, and as you have mentioned, they're just going to be staying in front of the spawn point, not allowing Portland Burnsiders to get out at all, and it's working out pretty well for them.
This is one of those situations where you're just trying to pressure the enemy team after spawn. It's kind of an insult to injury, not in a disrespectful way, but again, it's like you don't want to give them any opportunity, and if you can take all of those opportunities away from them, it's going to make winning a lot easier. Even though someone just slipped away and was able to try and hold that, try and defuse that bomb, again, you just this is a tough one.
It is definitely a tough one, as Asticassia is now almost winning in just a second left, and just like that, 2-0 for Asticassia. Now, the question is though, would Portland Burnsiders be able to bring this to game number 3? Because if they cannot, get the Mega Charge in twice for 2 points, then man, this is going to be the game for Asticassia. And at the same time, they cannot just have just 1 point. They really need to take it the first point, and I think that's going to be quite a huge wall to climb, a huge mountain to climb here for the side of Burnsiders against that of Asticassia.
Oh man, I just want to see Burnsiders give it back. That's all. I just want to see that. I literally just want to see them give it back. I'm a big fan of round threes. I'm a big fan of overtimes. I'm a big just tooth and nail grit and just bone tears. I want those kind of fights. I don't want it to be a sweep. I want us to see. I want a show.
Oh no,
I
yeah,
want
for
a
sure.
story,
It's a different story. I mean, obviously there's still a story to tell. If one team is overpowering the other, but to be able to have them clash, toe to toe, head to head, is just a beautiful sight to see. Am I right?
Yeah. I do have to admit, it is a statement to kind of keep the enemy team in their spawn point. So that just and especially on attack, you're defending on attack. So if you're that good at defending on attack, how good are you on defending?
That is true.
Yeah, we're about to find out right now.
And here you go. I mean, being the defenders in this game, right? In this round, they have a bit of like a some time to actually position themselves, against that of the attackers.
Yeah.
But look at that though. The Vic is going to be taken down as well. It's going to be 2 down into the side.
That's just a murder box around there. And Mahiru close corners, Exia close quarters. That's just Kusano close quarters. That's a murder box.
That is true. But I mean, at the same time, Portland Burnsiders, I would have to commend them at their early start in this match, that they were able to immediately take down 3 in the process, making sure that the defensive positioning and the formation of Asticassia gets broken down.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stress that's off of you when you're on attack. It's a lot shorter to get to wherever the objective is, obviously.
Right.
And it's good that they got that plant. This is awesome. This is amazing. I just want to see it play through for them to at least be able to get to the second objective. That might not be happening since they just lost the waypoint. And I mean, this is rough because a lot of it's happening in a situation where they're getting funneled in these like little areas that are really close to health packs. So it's going to prolong the fight in the defending on the defending team, and there it is. It's it's already been diffused.
Yeah, I mean, Asticassia, despite being the defenders of the game, are definitely the ones actually attacking to push away Portland Burnsiders, and I like that about them. Just because of the fact that at least they are ensuring that we can't give them 1 point because if we give them 1 point, right? If we give them 1 point, then that leads them to having a chance to actually get that second one in the process. But look at that though.
That was a beautiful stun there.
Well.
Chaotic. Sorry to cut you off there, but that stun was just. I was elated. That was so good.
That is true, but look at that though. Asticassia still has 2 minutes left to defend this one if they want to take this out from them. Beautiful. Initiation, and that is a team kill. That was a huge wipe here for Asticassia, and just like that, they have now been able to finally take control once again of the waypoints. My goodness, Asticassia, it's gonna
have to be a reset.
It's huge.
You're gonna have to definitely groove up in a situation like this because there's just what was that, like a minute and 30 seconds or so of just an exhibition fight.
Oh, SG maneuver.
Right, yeah.
But especially that exponent being the one actually pushing in front of the spawn point as Zakutu melee. Man, this guy is this guy's bold.
Yeah, I've been able to play with and against Exponent. Great melee players, really cool stuff. Same, I've been able to see a lot of Rich Protocols gameplay in the off season as well. These players know what they're doing. I just
Right.
also want to point out, like, there's a lot of this is a very melee heavy match, which I think is very cool, considering season 1, season 2, season 3 wasn't as courteous to melee units. It's cool to be able to see us having melee Zaku, Susano, and Exia, and a Barb all in the same game.
I mean, that is also why I mean, I guess that is the theme of season 5 of the season 5, right? We have Storm,
there's the Barb,
which has the Aljanovich Nana system
great, but we need a
though.
plant. 20 seconds left on the clock, and there is not a plant. I mean, we need that. That has to happen somehow. That has to be on everyone's mind right now.
It has to happen now.
You
if
got
they
a second
want
left.
still win this one.
All you need is 1 second to start that plant to put it in overtime.
Right.
I'm hoping. I know it's
Pretty less likely.
Oh man.
And just like that, Asticassia gonna be able to win this game around. Asticassia School of Technology.
Man.
There you go.
All right. Whew.
And just like that, the
Protocol of
actual Red
MVP.
Protocol.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
we definitely saw, Red Protocol immediately from the first, from the start of the game.
Yeah.
It's see, it's cyber
What?
from a different.
What is this color burn saturation?
Cyber from
I'm brighter
a different
than this.
timeline.
I'm the dark side of the moon. What's going on here?
But again, it's I think it's because you're from a different timeline. That's why it's oh, there we go. There we go. Final effects.
No, we're here. Hi everybody. I'm Cyberrington. Glad to be back. Sorry, LaCrum. It's having technical difficulties. Once he gets those figured out, you'll have your Crumb back. But in the meantime, I'm going to fill in as much as I can.
There you
got JJ Kuhn in the room. Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, thank you very much. Again, it's been quite a while. And the last time I was actually here, right, at the Breakout Esports Breakout Series is when I was casting with you.
Oh, that's right.
Right, and that was the last time. That was like what, 5 months? Yeah.
I know that guy. To pivot real quick, that was a great match. As you can always tell, I'm always rooting for the underdog team, and
right?
Whatever that team may be. But I love great teamwork, and we did see a lot of that. I think one of the moments that really stood out was just again seeing all the melee units interacting with each other. It's just. I think that's a beautiful thing, especially since our tournaments are coming to an end. And it's just, again, it's poetic to be able to see a lot of melee units that maybe either weren't picked because they weren't seen viable, and then just Susano, super new but being embraced. Melee Zaku, who's in, Barbados, who's in, Exia, who's being played, and they're all being played well. So I thought last match was definitely a really good, Gundam Evolution experience exhibition match. And
I
awesome.
totally agree with you, right? Like the first few months of the game, there's not a lot of players who are actually playing the melee units in the game. Just because of the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, it's pretty hard to handle.
Yeah.
But the people who can actually handle these units are the people who.
Earlier about how that's just getting extra bullets and that's AoE blast just being able to do so much damage now just makes him an incredible force to be reckoned with. Adding the turret damage in, with all those melee suits. That's the funny thing too, with all the melee suits on the field, that turret's gonna have a field day. And then just being able to see who is it, Susano coming in at second place on Wiki. I mean, that's quality damage, it's quality suppression, it's quality crowd control as well between Red Profile and Wiki. And just Memphis being able to have all of these melee suits to keep up with and heal. Gonna have a field day. They just got him a great time. Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean everyone, especially with the melee players, are having great time in this tournament as well. But with that being said, that puts them into 3-0 for our group stages, and
Damn.
actually going to be on the same tide, what do you call the same tide, what do you call this, score as that of Tokyo Monkeys as of the moment,
Yeah.
with 3-0 set count and no games dropped. But Satora's Esports as well though, Source Esports currently at 3-1, but while they have won 6 games as well, right, along
Yeah.
with Tokyo Monkeys, they have actually lost 2 games, 2 rounds.
Yes. It's tough out there, man.
It definitely is tough. It
Let me just say
definitely
this:
is
like,
tough.
it's hot out in these streets. A lot of these players have just been playing this game for a very, very, very putting the hours in, putting in the time. You don't see the gameplay, and then for some of them, like
Right.
Tokyo Monkeys, those guys, you got Headhunter who streams this game every single day. For the most part, and is very passionate about it, very good at it,
Right.
very competent at it. Will literally create. You have people on a team who literally create handicaps for themselves on their streams,
Right.
where they're like, you know what, today I'm gonna play Dynamis, and I'm not using my sniper rifle, pistols only. So
That's true.
that's. I don't know. That's scary. That's scary to go up against when you're playing against people who are so confident in their ability that sometimes they just cripple themselves on purpose just to see how well they can do under the situation and circumstances. So
That
mean,
is true.
yeah, man.
I mean, at the same time, right?
Yeah,
It's
hot out
it's
there.
a more of a it's more of a testament that hey, even if they give themselves a bit of like a handicap, right? They can
Yeah.
still, and if they win, right, that's just a testament that they are a really strong player, if not a team. But speaking of very strong team and player, we're going to see more Gundam Evo action, more strong teams, and more players as well in the process when we come back after the short break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.